Okay, people, I've had an apostrophe. So, last night I'm watching the thunderstorm roll through, right? And it took me until this morning, just a little bit ago, for me to think about this. But this might help all research teams, so you guys might want to pay attention to this, right? Our most active site right now is Site Alpha. Site Alpha is Pend Oreille Lake. Massive, massive, over 100 miles of shoreline. Okay, it's one of the largest lakes in the nation. So I really feel pretty comfortable telling you that it's Pend Oreille Lake because you ain't going to be able to point your finger at exactly where I'm researching. So every time we have a storm that comes through this area and stuff, like you could have 1, 2 bolts of lightning out here on the prairie, but the second that cloud gets over Pend Oreille Lake, it lights up like the 4th of July. Like it looks like a war zone going off over there from the amount of lightning that happens. Bear with me here. What if Mother Nature gives us this clue, this indicator of where to research, where to focus our research? Because all of you team members out there and all of you researchers out there, independent ones or big production teams, whatever. What if Mother Nature is showing us where we need to be looking, because these areas that we are looking for Bigfoot is always linked to some sort of area of high energy readings. And this could be linked to what a lot of you believe to be portal areas. I've never seen a portal, so I can't speak on the matter. But all I can say is many of you are claiming that there are portals out there in these areas of high energy. Geiger counters are going off, witnessing higher fluctuations of radiation. Um, Areas where time seems to be having some sort of manipulation to it and stuff, where people are you know going on an hour-long walk and they complete the walk in 5 minutes, while walking the full hour, but then looking at their time and all of a sudden it's, back 45 minutes and stuff. So, and of course, areas that EMF spikes are just off the charts, right? What if lightning is showing us where we need to be looking? Because energy is naturally attracted to more energy, right? So you have, and on top of this, lightning comes from the ground. It comes from the ground up into the sky. It discharges, okay? So where the lightning is discharging from is also pinpointing where these areas of high energy are and stuff, but at least before they discharge. But areas like Site Alpha seem to never discharge. And there might be something to that. There might be copper underneath in the Earth's crust right there. There might be a high deposit of copper right there, or brass, or, titanium, iron, definitely iron, because iron can throw your compass off and stuff. And iron has been linked to many, many different areas of high energy where, going out into the wilds and stuff, and your compass pointing you in one direction and stuff. And it even happened on that movie Without a Paddle, actually. They even made note of it right there. Like, oh, there's iron in the hills. That's why the compass is going off and stuff. But these areas that may have a mineral deposit that would supercharge the earth in those areas might also be the gateway or the supply for the power required to do such things that most people are stating and stuff about, portals, UFOs. UFOs are huge at Site Alpha too. In fact, we actually had one fly over Athol City not too long ago, and that was pretty nuts. Okay, boss is here. Theories are over. Got to get to work. God bless. Stay squatchy.